It's Plymouth Regional High School football here from the Zulius Field in Plymouth, New Hampshire on a beautiful fall day. Temperatures nudging 50 degrees as the Bobcats will play host to Kingswood. I'm here with the voice of Plymouth Bobcat football. I'm Tim Tyler, and doing our games and beloved by all throughout Grafton County is Paul Football Farrens. Paul, welcome to today's game.
Welcome, Tim. Beautiful sunny day, a little chilly, but it's Bobcat Nation Day.
Wow.
This is when all 50 kids on the field will probably get a chance to get in there, and something they've been doing. The freshmen will get a chance, certainly some sophomores who've been playing just JV with this shortened season. So they're going to have a fun day. Kingswood is certainly struggling, having a down year, and might be that running time that we cherish, so we get out of here early, and a lot of kids will be in the game. It should be fun.
Well, of course, the Bobcats have gotten off to a good start this year, Paul, with 2 wins, 2 close ones. Timberlane here at home, 16-14 a couple of weeks ago, and, of course, they had that big come-from-behind victory in the fourth quarter against Kennett up at North Conway, 21-20, with those 2 passing touchdowns to win that one.
Yeah, 2 wins, total of 3 points.
Yeah.
They win by 3 points. It was a fantastic comeback up in Kennett. A very hostile field, but Plymouth found their way in the second half. They played great defense and shut them down. Then came up with the all-important turnover, which happens quite a bit in high school football. That was big Sean Griffith just reached in there on a running play, and they recovered it, and the rest was all Plymouth. Of course, you got Will Fogarty, fortunately kicking for us the extra points that locks it up, because it's not a sure thing in high school. But he's been, I think he's been 100% so far this year.
And that's certainly been a key to Bobcat football. Their conversion success on after-point kicks has been nothing short of spectacular. They've shown it during the regular season. And also, if you go back over the playoffs they've been in, those kicks have been the difference in some results of some games.
Yeah, they take full advantage to get that kid off the soccer field. It was Pete Wingstead last year. Now it's Will Fogarty. He's been putting them in the end zone on kickoffs, which is another great weapon. And when you get the other team jumping off sides, they go in half the distance and go for 2. And that's been very successful as well.
I remember the state playoff game against Alvern where they kicked 4 times and then went for 2 once when there was a penalty. Meanwhile, Alvern didn't convert once, and at the end of the game, when they might have been able to tie the game up because of 1 score, they were down 11 points.
That was the difference.
Yeah.
You're right. Good memory.
Yeah.
That was the difference. We cherish those points, and we take full advantage of what we get.
Yeah.
And
so many high schools are not successful in that part of the game.
No.
And Plymouth teams have been very successful. We have a decent turnout today, a few people along the bank and down here in the bleachers. And we certainly, Paul, have a great day for a game.
Yeah, you got the pep band out there. They got the sun on them, which really helps because it is, like you said, pushing 50 degrees. And now we're going to go out there with the coin toss with our 4 captains, Cody Bannon, Sean Griffith, Joey D'Ambruso, number 19, and Trevin, Golden Shoes, Sanborn. What a super kid.
Yeah, he came up big in that game up at Kennett, I believe.
Oh, my goodness.
He caught the winning touchdown pass.
No, it was intense. It was intense and a great win. And there could have been 2 losses.
Yeah.
Timberlane, they were just starting to turn it up. We had another 5 minutes in that game. We might have been in trouble.
The Timberlane game, that big turnaround point was the 97-yard touchdown run by Johnston. Towards the end of the first half, too. They were down 7-0, and Timberlane was having their way.
Yeah, it was outstanding.
Yeah.
And Cole is, I'm glad you mentioned him, Cole Ross Johnston has been key to the offense and defense. He covers the whole field. And he's a monster out there this year and really showing up for us. Great leadership, terrific kid on and off the field. And he's formidable when he zeroes in on you. So he's going to have some fun today. They're working out some plays from the shotgun position. And we'll see how that goes.
Okay, we're going to go down on the field. We're back here at the Zulius Field. We just had the Plymouth Pep Band play our national anthem. Another fine job by them. As both teams are getting ready for the opening kickoff, I believe we're going to be seeing Kingswood kick to Plymouth to open the game. Kingswood will be from the lineup before to our left going to our right, and Plymouth will be on our right going to our left. Bobcats 2-0, Kingswood 0-2. So Bobcats with 2 impressive victories, as we mentioned before. Both close games, 16-14 over Timberlane, and of course that exciting 21-20 come from behind victory up at Kennett a couple of weeks ago, where they scored on a touchdown in the last couple of minutes, pass play that went to Trevin Sanborn. So Bobcats off to an exciting start so far, and 2-0, and hoping to make it 3 in a row today as both teams get ready to kick off. And I'm going to turn the play-by-play over to none other than Paul Ferentz.
We haven't had a run back from a kickoff yet. This could be the day. I don't know if this kicker can get the ball down there, but if these guys catch it coming up on the run and they get a little wall going, they'll be gone. Nope, they don't choose to do that, and we're going to run it anyway. Oh, we take a knee right away. That was number 40. So Matt Cleary, who is a running back, following orders, take a knee and don't make things happen. So Plymouth starts off in excellent field position, Tim.
Yeah, 40-yard line, and I guess that wasn't so bad taking a knee at the 40-yard line. Great field position for the offense to start from. And be interesting to see how much Coach Sanborn puts the ball in the air today. He's had some success, certainly great success with it against Kennett a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, these guys are improving. They're getting better every game. Always a new wrinkle, and right off the bat, first play, a long one down the field. The Golden Shoes is wide open. He's going to go to the sideline and beat this kid to the end zone. First play of the game. Holy cannoli. What a play.
Perfect pass, great catch, great run after the pass. You couldn't start the game any better than that unless you return the kickoff. So that was about a 60-yard touchdown pass, and it's going to give teams who they're going to play down the road something to watch and to look at and prepare for.
Again, from the shotgun position, Cody Bannon lets go a bomb, and who runs under it? He had to wait for it just a hair, but he was nobody within 10 feet of him.
No.
All he had to do was catch it, and he's pretty fleet of foot, that kid, and he beats him to the corner for the 6 points of the game on the first play. What a start. Will Fogarty, automatic, gives us a 7-point lead on the first play of the game with just 20 seconds gone by, I think. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, and you talk about the extra points. Will Fogarty, I believe, was 2 for 2 in the opener and 3 for 3 against Kennett, and he's 1 for 1 today.
Well, I think
can't do any better than that, Paul.
No, he's just a junior. I think he's interested in kicking at the next level. And it could be a lot of fun to watch him. He's just starting to put some muscle mass on. He's going to be a big, strong kid. Very, very wise and smart. We'll see if he could put one in the end zone today.
By the way, before the game, there was a special award ceremony, and we're going to wait and comment on that after this kickoff.
Will Fogarty likes a 10-yard running start, but he gets everything into it. Another good ball down to the 5-yard line. Kingswood's going up the middle with it. He's got a little room. He's got a little break there. He jumps over one kid. That's number 8 for Kingswood with a terrific return to the 40-yard line. Jackson McCullough, their senior. Good start for Kingswood.
So they actually are starting in pretty good field position at their own 40-yard line, actually the same place Plymouth started in the last series. Wanted to make a comment at the first part before the game, there was a special awards ceremony for 5 alums who had sacrificed their lives serving our country. The second was for Junior Arthur Joyce, who's been on the chain gang for 40 years. This is the last year, so we honored him with a picture and a plaque. So that happened before we actually were on air, or just as we came on air, and wanted to recognize that moment and make you, the viewing public, aware of it.
40 years on the chain gang.
Yeah, that's
dedication. And very much appreciated. Having somebody know what they're doing on that chain gang is important. And we got our first penalty, apparently, and 5 yards for Kingswood at the 46-yard line. Quick handoff and a quick pitch back on a trick play. Not tricky enough. The ball is down. It's picked up by Plymouth. Down into the end zone. No one's going to catch him. Charlie Como. What a play. Defensively, the quarterback got a terrible handoff from the running back. Supposed to sit back there, then throw a pass, and he fumbled it after getting hit by 3 Plymouth defenders. Charlie Como picks it up. 2 plays, and it's going to be 14-0.
2 touchdowns, and that play was blown up from the beginning. The pitch really looked more like a blooper ball, I guess, or something.
Yeah, it was a terrible mix-up, and it didn't work. Sometimes those plays are pretty good. You got a guy wide open, but not today. And Charlie Como gets his touchdown, and Will Fogarty puts another one through the uprights. A very painful start for Kingswood, unfortunately.
I mean, we've only had, a minute or 2 of play at this point. Hasn't been much.
It will be running time soon.
Yeah.
Probably, and then we'll see the JV football roster go into effect.
45 seconds into the game, 14-0.
That could be a record.
Yeah.
And we haven't run back a kickoff yet, which is...
over the years following Bobcat football, I think the biggest margin I remember them having in the first half was a game against Milford many, many years ago, where I believe they were ahead something like, I think it was 50-0 at halftime. This goes back many years, not recently, but it was pretty lopsided.
And Milford came out for the second half?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Milford's had some good teams in recent years, but that was not one of them, obviously.
No, they've had some terrific teams. They got a good program down there.
Yep.
It's a good one if you can get one down there. Here we go with Will Fogarty again. Returned last time, only got it to the 5-yard line. There's a little wind out there. Will's going to put a foot into it. Another boomer. That's a good ball. That goes into the end zone easily. What a weapon.
And that's certainly not the first time he's done that this year, putting it in at the end zone. He's done that a few times.
He's very consistent. So Kingswood's going to take over on their own 20, try to get some offense moving, and it's not going to be a trick play. You know that.
And Paul, with the kicking game Plymouth has between the kickoffs, the extra points, Division I schools in this state or other states, I have never seen have the kind of kicking game the Bobcats consistently have.
They've been terrific over the years. Yeah, they've had some great ones. Game winners they've had. Another fumble, and Plymouth is right on it. Don't tell me.
Looks like they...
Holy cannoli again. That's Plymouth ball.
It looks like they made that signal.
He pointed that way.
Sure he pointed that way. Yeah, their offense is going on the field. So we've...
what a dismal start for Kingswood.
Yeah, they've had a couple plays and have just turned it over.
2 offensive plays, 2 fumbles, 1 resulting in a touchdown. And now Plymouth inside the 20. And they can strike with any weapon they want right now. Cody is over center. And he is going to pass again. He goes deep down the corner. And right there has got to be Trevin Sanborn. Second touchdown, second receiving pass today. Wow. Golden Shoes is having a game.
20-0. And I believe when you go to running time, it's 35 points. And does what I want to check is can that occur in the first half? Okay.
It should occur in the first quarter.
We may be there at this rate. 3 plays, boom, boom, boom.
Will's going to kick another extra point. Perfect so far this year. Good snap, good kick. Right on the money. Plymouth, 21. Kingswood, 0.
In 1 minute of play. 11 minutes left.
Boy, this is something else. Well, I'm glad it's Bobcat Nation. You know, the little kids are going to get in, and they're probably lining them up right now. 21 points is a really good cushion, especially when Kingswood hadn't run one offensive play effectively. So let's see what they could do.
This has to almost be demoralizing for Kingswood. I mean, to be down this much after 1 minute of play.
Yeah, it's really tough. First of all, you got the bus ride over here. If that doesn't make your car sick. And then, no, it's tough. A lot of schools are struggling. They don't have the population. A lot of teams are down, and it's just awful. I feel bad for the kids. A lot of them aren't going to have a football career after high school. Most of them won't. And Will Fogarty again, looking to put one in the end zone. Ooh, shortened it up.
That's going to be short.
Received at the 15 and going right up the middle again. It looks like number 8 again. Their captain, Jackson McCullough. Looks like a good return for him.
And that's twice, Paul, have actually gotten the ball in kickoffs where they've gotten into reasonable field position.
Yeah,
that's
they're looking good.
36-yard line.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah.
Just hold on to the ball for one play and see what you got.
Yeah, I might recommend a quarterback sneak just to have an executed play here.
Well, he's doing everything so far, number 8. He's the quarterback. He's receiving the kickoffs. Nope, caught behind the line. Slow developing play, looking to come around. Number 21 to get stood up immediately for a couple yards loss.
But I believe that's the first play where they actually didn't turn the ball over.
Well, Plymouth has the starting defense out there, and they've been getting better every week. They stiffened up and played beautifully against Kennett, which is really why they won that game.
Yeah, they kept them in the game in the second half because they shut them out that second half.
Another one right up the middle, going nowhere, thrown for a big loss.
You know, the execution in the backfield was well done there, but their line is just getting beaten.
Yeah, Eddie Camp was right on him, number 54, having a good year.
When the Bobcats were in the backfield, right off on that play.
Trent Sargent out there, the defensive end. Eddie Camp, who's just in on the last play. Sean Griffith. The line is dominating right now. There's a penalty.
The Bobcats go into that shift. I think I'm not sure who they're going to call that on.
Somebody jumped. It looks like they're going against Kingswood.
And that has worked for Plymouth, doing that shift on defense. It has gotten teams to jump. And I know earlier this year, I think they did that against Timberlane. And past years as well. It seems to be an effective tool to pick up 5 yards.
3rd down and a mile. He's got to put this one up. He does roll out to the right with a good fake to number 21. This is their do-it-all guy. It's intercepted right on the sideline.
It's 44 who got the interception.
Cole Johnston everywhere. Great defense, great pair of hands, great receiver on offense. And Plymouth takes over inside Kingswood territory, somewhere around the 45, 46.
There's a flag on the play,
Oh,
Paul.
good. We got a flag. This might save Kingswood. I think he's pointing to Plymouth.
Oh, it's against Kingswood.
Oh, my goodness. What else can go wrong? The bus could break down on the way home, and that would be awful. This is a very, very tough start for Kingswood. I think Bobcat Nations are going to have to get involved a little earlier than they thought.
And obviously the Bobcats are going to take the ball versus the penalty. So I'll be curious to see if he puts it up again. He's put it up for 2 bombs at this point that they've scored on. I wonder if Coach Sanborn will continue to go to the air.
On the far right-hand side out there is Michael Reagan-Vassy, very fast. Haven't seen him with much action this year at all, but he's out there now at the wide. And Cody's going to take it himself and looks to get a few yards up the middle. It was a good fake to Dylan Welch, just a sophomore, coming across. Faked that handoff, and Cody took it himself, which he does need to establish a run game.
Yeah.
He was a big threat last year, and it would be nice if he, puts that in the minds of the defense that he could take off at any time. He's done it successfully.
Yeah, they haven't used his running ability as much this year as last year. They
I know.
Relied on him a lot last year. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with that as the season goes on.
Cody going to follow it again to the right side. Gets a lot of room. Close to a first down. He got a couple yards to go on that.
Good
run.
Probably about 3rd and 3 here. I'm going
Following Dylan Welsh up there. Cuts it up at the right-hand side. I noticed that Golden Shoes is not in there. He's got his 2 touchdowns. And Michael Reagan-Vassy has been out there, another speed merchant, and he's got terrific hands if they're going to throw it to him. Oh, here comes Golden Shoes. He's back, number 84. He'll go out wide.
And we're down to 8 minutes in the first period. 21-0 Plymouth.
2 running plays. Yeah, I got a feeling they're not going to keep throwing to the end zone at this point. It wouldn't make too much sense. But
might work on the short passing game.
Shotgun position by Cody. Dylan Welch in the movement there, and he's going up the middle. Close to a first down. He might have it.
I'm sure they'll go for it if he doesn't. Looks like it's maybe 4th down and a yard.
I think that was Joey D'Ambruso. No, it was number 15. We know who that is. Ian Trider. Who's a hero up at in the Timberlane game and a hero up at Kennett. Had some great runs. 4th and about 3?
Maybe a little less. I wonder what they'll do here, if they'll stay on the ground or go back to the air.
Run to the side. We're fast. Run to either corner. Pitch to Ian Trider off tackle.
He got it. He got it easy.
The line is moving Kingswood defense off the mark, and we're going to move the chains. Mr. Joyce in his 40th year moving those chains. It's nice how Plymouth will honor and respect those who have been part of the program and really unsung. But he's probably one of the guys who was out here shoveling the field off when it snowed. Chuck Lanahan makes a few phone calls, and kids are out here, and the rest of I wouldn't be surprised if Joyce played here for Mr. Lanahan, Coach Lanahan.
So I think 40 years, that's what, 1980? Yeah.
Jeez, you're dating yourself, Tim.
Yeah, well, they said he had been doing this for 40 years. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. Here we go, first down, 30-yard line. That looks like a mix-up. Who's got it?
I think Bannon. I think he kept it.
Yep. Yeah. Cody Bannon goes down. Looked like they ran into each other down there. Looked like a little mix-up of a broken play. So it's going to be 2nd and a long 9. Plymouth knocking on the door again. It's not like they're going to need the points. Kingswood has not been beyond their own 40.
We're down to 5:41 with the clock running.
And I think a running game is in order. Keep the clock moving.
Yeah.
Out wide is Colby Cross. Cody Bannon back to pass. He's going to get tackled in the backfield. Great play by Kingswood. Looks like number 68 broke through that line, held on to Cody. Cody tried to scramble away to no avail, and that's a great play for the defensive side. Kingswood Knights.
Yeah, they lost about 5 or 6 yards on that. It's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and about 16.
It's Robert Hotchkiss, just a junior from Kingswood. Breaks right through that line.
That was obviously Kingswood's best play of the game so far, and they're hoping they can shut the Bobcats down here and maybe get the ball back and do something with it.
Well, you got 3rd and about
16.
16. I haven't seen Will attempt a field goal this year.
Yeah, it's a little deep, I think, for him at this point.
Well, they'll get some yards back, and then that could be fun. He could practice.
Yeah.
Big play here. Cody in the shotgun position. Looking down the middle. He's got Cole right there, almost intercepted. Cole Johnston, that play has worked in the past. Gotten some good yardage and big first downs, but not today. There were two people out there that converged. They should have picked that off.
Yeah, he had it. There was a defender from Kingswood. It looked like he had it in his hands and dropped it.
I think Cole was keeping those yard markers in mind. I thought he was going to cut across, but he was still going deep. And that
It looks like they're going to punt here.
didn't quite reach. Yeah, they got to put something in the air. I don't think they're going to.
And the punting game needed some work. That probably has been a little bit of an issue for the Bobcats.
Yep.
So I can understand them punting here.
Cole, nice kick. He's going to let it go into the end zone. And it does.
Or just barely.
Thankfully.
For Kingswood, yeah. That looked like that might end up spinning on the one, but it didn't.
So Kingswood's going to take over from their own 20-yard line on the punt by Cole into the end zone and see if they could move the chains. First down, anything. Get something going.
Just a little note here. I got a word that Junior Joyce played for Mike Walsh and at D&M Park. As we're really featuring the junior today, Junior Joyce.
You're digging up the archives.
Yeah. You know, I like to tell you that at my fingertips, but Andrew Fenn is at my fingertips here with information. He's loaded with info.
Defense cracks through that line again. Eddie Camp smothers a runner for a 2 or 3 yard loss. The offensive line of Kingswood cannot move the defensive line of Plymouth, and that's been the story why they can't generate any offense.
By the way, Andrew Fenn is here doing the production as usual, and Elliot Miller is on one of our cameras doing the camera work, just to get their names out to you.
2nd and 12, a handoff up the middle. He gets a few yards almost back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. But it's going to be a 3rd down and still a 9-10 yards. So, and Kingswood with the hurry-up offense, see if they can confuse Plymouth a little and get away with something here. Handoff to number 8. He's their go-to guy. Almost another pick. Joe Peters was right there, number 22, went off his hands. And Cole Johnston was on his knees trying to reach for that one. Incomplete pass by Jackson McCullough, their go-to. And they're going to have to punt now with Joe D'Ambruso back. He's back at the 45 of Kingswood. Trevin runs on the field, a late addition. Terrible punt. Goes out of bounds. Nope, stays in bounds around the 41-yard line, 39-yard line of Kingswood. Plymouth is going to take over. Kingswood cannot get out of this hole.
Yeah, Plymouth.
They are just struggling.
Plymouth has the ball about the same spot they did when they punted before. And we're down towards 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes left in this period at this point. But Kingswood at least has kind of slowed things down a little bit after the Bobcats had 3 scores in like the first minute. Things have gotten a little saner at this point for the Kingswood Knights than they were.
Cody out of the shotgun. Cole in motion. He gets the handoff. He's going wide. He's got some blocking in front of him. He turns the corner going down the sideline. He's still on his feet and just gets pushed out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Good run by Cole. He's just loping along there.
Yeah, good run, 20-yard gain, close to a 20-yard gain. I think they're going to mark it at the 23.
He's a big kid, hard to bring him down. You get him out of bounds, just leave it at that. Yep, right at the 24.
Mm-hmm.
First down for Plymouth, knocking on the door again. We go in motion, another handoff, quick up the middle.
Oh,
look at
what
this
nice
go.
play.
Holy cannoli, that was quick.
I don't think Kingswood knew where the ball was. Until
Joey D'Ambruso, scat back up the middle, untouched. Faked everybody out for a second there, and then he was gone.
Yeah, by the time they knew where he was in the secondary and cranking. Great execution by the Bobcat offense.
It's a nice play. They better save the good plays because we know Sauhegan's filming. We know that Kennett wants another shot at Plymouth. And Will Fogarty going to go again for the extra point here.
Can he make it 4 for 4?
Yep, pretty good.
Looks good, yep.
Oh, boy.
2 for 2, 3 for 3, and 4 for 4 in the first 3 weeks of the season.
Well, Plymouth is looking sharper. Again, they missed that tune-up, or they missed a really good game they would have had with Lebanon. Lebanon came up with the virus and canceled all activities. So we've had an extra week off, which I don't know if it really does you any good, just practicing.
Well, you avoid injuries.
That's a good point there. So they're happy to be out here. And again, Bobcat Nation will see a lot of kids off the JV roster. And we should see them pretty soon.
Yeah, we're at 28-0, and I think it's 35 when we go to running time. And we're not even in the second period yet.
Will Fogarty tees it up. Looking to get another one down around the end zone. Another boomer.
A nice kick. That's going to hit about the 7-yard line.
Gets it going up the middle. This is their go-to guy, number 8, Jackson McCullough, senior quarterback, and do everything else for him. He's having a long day already. Stays on for defense, kickoffs, and offense.
So we're winding down towards the end of the period. Well, the score 28-0, and the Bobcats have done just about everything right so far in this first quarter. Shown an effective passing attack, just had a nice run for the touchdown on that last one, and played great defense as well.
Man in motion. High snap. Fakes it. He's getting chased out of the pocket. He's looking to get up the middle. Pick up a few yards. Good run by the quarterback on a broken play. Salvage a few yards on that. They are struggling on offense. But he picks up a few yards. It looks like 2nd and 6.
One of the few positive yardage plays they've had.
On a broken play.
Yeah.
They are struggling. And Plymouth defense chomping at the bit, seeing somebody else could pick one up. Run it back for a touchdown like Charlie did. Handoff up the middle. Going nowhere. Waiting for the whistle. Another gang tackle by the Plymouth defense.
And we're down within a minute of the end of the period. So the clock's running.
Big number 77's in there now. Tyler Stokowski. 6'5" junior. Anthony Barrett right up there next to him. Some big boys down there. Sean Griffith leading the way. Trevin Sanborn out wide on defense. Here it goes. Another rollout. Trying to get it. Was that a pickoff?
It looked like, I thought he caught it. He did. Number 3 caught it for Kingswood. And then he went out of bounds. So they picked up a few yards on that.
4th down. From their own 28. Joey D'Ambruso just scored the touchdowns back to receive this punt. If he can get it down there to him. Not too much success last time.
Just barely got it off.
And out of bounds. You're better off doing that. So the offense is going to take over in their own territory for the first time in a long time. From the Plymouth 47 maybe. 46. 28-0. Plymouth leading the way. And the JV boys on the sideline, they're getting nervous because they know they're going to be going in soon. So.
And just seconds left in this period, so we're probably going to be switching ends here after this play.
Can you see the clock?
It's hard, but I know it was winding down and it was pretty close. And then we had the out of bounds and the punt. So I think if this is particularly a running play, it's going to wind the clock out.
Good handoff up the middle. I didn't see it. It's a good fake by Cody again. Picked up a few yards. Probably Ian Trider. Yep, number 15, Ian Trider.
I think that's the end of the period. And it is. So, Paul, we're at the end of the first period with the Plymouth Bobcats holding a 28-0 lead. 2 passing touchdowns, a running touchdown, and a defensive touchdown. 4 successful conversions. They pretty much dominated in this first period.
Yeah, they're having a hard. Kingswood obviously is struggling, and you got to play the game. You're up here in Plymouth. This is a winning tradition on a winning field, and these guys haven't played, so they're chomping at the bit, and they want to stay as sharp as they can. So we will be switching sides in a little bit. And then hopefully some of the kids will get in, the little kids, the JV roster. That's how you keep the program alive. Give all the freshmen and sophomores much playing time in a real game as you can. See if they can hold their own, and if not, learn from it.
Plymouth, I mean, it isn't often people will say they have a rebuilding season. It's kind of rare. But a rebuilding season in Plymouth is still a season in which they're competitive for the playoffs, where for many schools it would not be the case.
No, they're usually in the mix.
Yeah. Yep.
Even when you least expect it, when they lost those 19 seniors, then they come back the next year. They're at UNH in the championship game. No, they got the program, and they build on it every year.
So we'll be switching sides now. Plymouth will go from left to right. Kingswood from right to left. As we start quarter number 2 with Plymouth on their own 47-yard line.
Cody Bannon in the shotgun position. Quick handoff up the middle. Ian Trider. Look at him go. He breaks free. 2 tackles. Looking to make some room. Excellent run by Ian Trider. Picking his way after getting through that line initially. Quick feet. Finally corralled him after a good gain. Moving the chains again. Down to the 30-yard line, it looks like, maybe the 29 of Kingswood, and Plymouth is on the move again.
He made a couple of nice moves on that and broke free for some additional yardage on that run.
Yeah, he was watching where he was. He picked his holes and kept going, avoided a few tackles. There goes Cody Bannon up the middle. Another great run for a first down. Moving the chains again.
And I'm glad to see he's carrying the ball some. I think that's going to add just another really effective weapon to their offense, Paul, which was there last year.
Yeah, he's got to be a threat.
Yeah.
It helps everybody else out.
It's hard to defend, your running backs, a passing game, and then a quarterback who's mobile.
Yeah, the quarterback's always the X factor. Everybody else is accounted for unless you spy them, and they're not going to do that. Trevin Sanborn out wide to the right. Already has his 2 touchdowns. I swear the person on him is, let me see that number, 30 for Kingswood.
Paul, I think I think they might look at going to the air on this.
I would. Look who's on Trevin.
Yeah, just a guess.
Oh, he's going to take it himself to the left-hand side. Spin move. Cody Bannon keeps it.
That might come back.
And our second flag. It's been a pretty clean game. Not too many penalties.
That's a holding against Plymouth.
Okay. Brings it back.
So maybe this is a play that'll go to the air.
Finally figured out where you're going to put the marker. So it's at the 31. Second down. It's good to see Cody starting to run.
Yeah.
I think they're going to need him in the playoff stretch for sure. Again, he takes it off the shotgun position. Goes back up, gets a lot of yards back. No flags.
He got a good 8 or 9 yards on that.
Up near what's going to be a first down. Pretty close. Maybe a yard or two short. Got to get further than that. Number 12, Curtis Cross coming in. Is Cody Bannon out? Curtis now going to
guess he's going to play
quarterback?
Yeah.
I don't see Cody on the sideline, but yep, that's Curtis back there. Calling the signals in shotgun position. He has it, looking to pass. He's not going to lose. He's not going to get away this time. Number 68, who's second sack of the day, with help from his quarterback and defensive linebacker, I think, is Jackson McCullough. So they shut down Cody Cross's idea of throwing a pass.
And then Bannon is down talking with the coach. I think he's going back in.
It's fourth down.
4th and 9.
Good defensive stand for Kingswood if they could hold him here. See what they have in mind. Cody Bannon out of the shotgun again. He's got it. He's going to go long. He goes over the middle right there. He was wide open. Overthrew him. Cole Johnston was right there. Nobody near him. Would have walked it in. That's a good play.
Yep.
Save that one for later.
Well, Coach Sanborn has the knack of saving certain plays for later that work when they need them.
Well, Cody got a little excited on that. It was a quick one. That was the one they used in Pelham, and he threw that ball to Cross, I believe, for the first down on that play. That was quick. Kingswood takes over now. Hopefully they can move the ball. Somebody not going anywhere. Again, gang tackled by Plymouth. On the far side, going to lose some yards. Eddie Camp's in there again, big number 54, having a good day. Trent Sargent. Second down. Hand off to number 4, looking to cut it back up the middle. Hits a brick wall. Goes nowhere. Maybe a yard.
Yeah, Plymouth has pretty much shut down Kingswood offense. They haven't been able to run. They haven't been able to throw. I don't know that they've gotten even a first down. I don't believe they have.
No, they haven't. And I see coaches starting to sprinkle in the JVs now, the younger kids. I got to find these numbers, figure out who they are.
Ooh,
terrible snap from center.
That's going to go back to the 10-yard line.
Good play by Jackson McCullough. Just picked it. Instead of trying to pick it up, just downs it. And so they live to have another down. He's going to punt this one away.
And this is going to be tough because he's going to punt from his own goal line and even in the end zone. Bobcat's deep man is around the 40. I don't know that he'll get it out that far.
Joey D'Ambruso, no, he hasn't been punting well so far. He kicked him out of bounds. Another terrible snap. Here's a better punt.
Yeah, he got it out.
That's going to go out of bounds over around the 40.
No, he didn't even get that. I think that went out. That went out 36-yard line, looking at the ref now.
36-yard line of the Knights. Plymouth is going to take over. And I think we're going to start seeing some different numbers out there.
That was kind of a line drive punt that got a good bounce that helped the distance on it.
You know, besides Trevin Sanborn out there, you got Caden, his little brother, who's just a sophomore, 6-footer, 190 pounds. He was playing center, a tough position for a sophomore, but he's doing a great job on the line this year. Earned that position. Going to sprinkle in a few more. 54 on my roster is Isaac Trider and Eddie Camp. So it's probably Eddie Camp. I thought Isaac was a little dinged up on the shoulder. He might not be dressed. Shotgun position again. Quick handoff. Slashing off to the right side. And that's another first down easily. Rides him down hard. That's a D'Ambruso. What a good run. Got held up at the line of scrimmage for just a second. Broke free. And gets it down there. And they're in a hurry-up offense again.
He got 15, 16 yards in that run.
Here it goes. Ian's going to... Nope, that's
Bannon, I think.
Cody Bannon keeps it. I thought he was going to hand it off to Charlie. Decides to keep it and try to turn it up for maybe 1 yard gain. Second down. Knocking on the door. Inside the 20. Looking to get another score in. I think we got about 5 minutes before the half.
5:37.
There we go. Well, Cody's back from the sideline with the play. They pretty much can do anything they want on offense, Tim.
Yeah.
You could throw it, you could run it. Everybody's contributing. The line's holding up. So, again, from the shotgun position, Cody Bannon. There goes Charlie in motion. Quick one up the middle to...
that was 19.
Yep, D'Ambruso. Joey. Tough, slippery runner. Terrific student athlete. Bright kid. Excellent wrestler. May or may not have a season. We don't know yet. Picks up a couple yards, so it's going to be third and a long 7. Trevin Sanborn coming out wide to the left. Caden Sanborn with the ball. Snapping back to Cody Bannon again in the shotgun. Left early. There's a long one down there. Nobody near him.
Oh, he was wide open.
Come on, Trevin.
I'm trying to see who.
Trevin should have had that.
Yeah, he was wide open.
No, that would have been one great catch. It was way over his head. I think he overthrew him a little. He's down there by himself, though.
So this is going to be a 4th down. 4th and about 8.
Why don't we try a field goal? That'd be fun.
I wonder if the coach is here.
Here comes Will.
He is going to.
Here we go. Let's get a little practice foot in. This is fun. Nope, I guess. Yes.
Yeah, they're lining up. They're lining up for this.
He's got to back up a little more.
This is a.
Doesn't he have to get back a little more?
33, 40. What's this? 33-yard attempt. They're at the 24. 34.
I'm saying where he kicks it from. They should back up a little.
Well.
Charlie Como holding it. He could probably take off with this and get the first down. Ball is down. The kick is up.
It looks.
Wow.
No.
No good. I think it was off to the left.
Or short. It was close. It was very close.
Will's not going to be happy with that. It probably makes him all day in practice.
And that's probably the furthest distance they would attempt that at about 34 yards.
Well, they've won games with longer kicks than that.
Yeah.
Traditionally, like you said earlier, they do have a kicking program here. They're very successful with who they've had over the years. Kyle Underwood comes to mind. Of course, Jeff Beckley, who went to the pros and Boston College. So keeping the streak alive with a good kicker. Another one killed at the line of scrimmage.
I believe, as I remember, wasn't it Kyle Underwood who kicked the free kick down in Sauhegan?
Yes. Yes.
Only Chuck Lenahan could know that that's something they could do. Amazing.
A brilliant call.
Yeah.
Call for a fair catch. You get away with that. Then nobody, but still have to make the kick.
Yeah.
Which was really a great accomplishment and wins the game for Plymouth. Kingswood offense struggling to get anything going here. He may get back to the line of scrimmage, but again, another gang tackle led by the whole front line of Plymouth.
And we're down to 3.5 minutes with the clock moving. 28-0.
Nice pass, picked off on the sideline.
And, I thought he might go all the way. You get down to about the
knocked out of bounds. I think that was Joe Peters, number 22.
Yeah. He got down about the 7-yard line on that, I think.
I thought this rollout quarterback, number 8, he's pretty good as a senior. I thought he had an opening there. He fired it, and JoJo's popped up. Great interception, held on to it, and got some yards out of it. Puts Plymouth in a great position to score now.
The Bobcat defense has read that play pretty well. He picked off, I think, one down in this end, and they've done pretty well at reading that play.
Were they at the 5-yard line, 4-yard line?
About the 8-yard line. With the first and goal. Oh.
Big rollout. Little pitch. Are you going to give it to him? No.
Give it to him.
He slipped and fell on the turf down there. That was Cole Johnston. Kind of hit him in the numbers the same time it hit the ground. And they called
he was,
it no
he was
catch.
wide open, too.
He slipped. He turned around, and the feet went out from under him. Looked like it might have been good. We don't have a replay here, do we? Slow-mo replay?
We'll check with producer Andrew Fenn on replay.
It looked like it. Yeah, it did. It must have hit the ground. The ref was right there.
And, I'm sure they'd like to put these points in because if they can get to 35, we got running time in the second half.
Yeah, you got to score for that reason alone. But that play, another play, Cole was wide open. I don't know how you leave him alone. Big second down.
Oh, he's open. He's in.
Where is he?
He's in. Right up the middle. I don't know who carried it, but...
Is that Charlie Como, number 33?
Yeah. Yep, 33.
Good run. Bounced off a few and got in the end zone for that all-important 35-point lead.
Well, 34. He needs to make this.
I know. He's on a streak right now.
He hasn't missed all year long.
He just missed a field goal. This could be trouble.
Hopefully this is not a slump.
You know how it gets in kickers' heads?
Yep.
This could be the one.
This could be the one.
Come on, Will. Get back on it.
Looked pretty good. It is.
Oh, thank goodness.
35-0.
Thank goodness.
So if they can hold them, they'll have running time in the second half.
Yeah, that's funny. If you could hold them. I'm pretty sure we could hold them. Yeah, it's tough. Long ride back for Kingswood. They are depleted. 20-something players on the team. It's really tough.
I think I'm looking at 2 minutes and about 50 seconds on the clock, or a little over that.
Which is plenty of time for Plymouth to get the ball back.
Yeah.
As you can tell with how things are going. Will Fogarty will put this in the end zone, maybe. Just a perfect day for football. Saw snow on the mountain. Stinson Mountain driving over here.
Supposed to be some snow on the mountaintops, I think, this weekend.
Yep, nice frosty icing with the colors behind it.
If you look over in the distance, we've got some snow on that mountain on the left. I'm not sure which mountain that is.
Yeah, the pyramid.
Waterville, yeah.
That time of year, I guess.
Yeah.
Here goes Will. Good foot. Got a little under it. We're going to return it. He drops it right there, picks it up at his own 5. Looking to make some distance. He doesn't get too far.
Maybe the 12-yard line if he's lucky. So the Bobcat defense goes back to work. And Kingswood trying to figure out what they can do to maybe get some points on the board here, or even get a first down, which they have not had yet in this game.
Yeah, they've struggled. They struggled all year. This number 8 for them, though, Jackson McCullough, he's pretty tough. Doesn't come off the field. Hand off to number 4, trying to make the corner. Does not make the corner. Aiden Brierly, just a sophomore. But the defensive line for Plymouth has shown up today. And Eddie Camp and Sean Griffith, and they got them all plugged up. Trent Sargent on the wide side. Second and a long 9. Here we go. Quick handoff up the middle. He makes a turn. Gets a few yards.
As we're under 2 minutes, it'll be a third down in about 7 or 8.
Run the clock out if he could. You don't want to give the ball back to Plymouth.
I wonder if they have any trick plays up their sleeve.
Yeah, the first play of the game. Dive to the middle. Lateral back over the quarterback's head. Drop it.
Alley-oop flip, I think it was.
And Charlie Como takes it in. Quick handoff up the middle again. Another gang tackle by the Plymouth line. Tough sledding down there. Tough yards.
I mean, I would say this has just been a mismatch on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's a big mismatch. Yeah. It's really tough.
And you got to give the Kingswood kids credit. They're hanging in there. They're giving their best. I mean, they don't have a lot of kids on the sideline either. So
no, they're depleted this
year. Probably 3 times more kids on the Plymouth sideline at least.
Joey back to receive this punt. Maybe he can get one down there.
Oh,
Holy
he just
mackerel.
got that off.
He might have even hit it.
Got a great bounce, though.
Yeah.
Went out over the midfield and beyond. That ball got 15, 18 yards of bounce.
Yeah, that was Cole Johnston. Almost had a hand on that. So Plymouth takes over. Or are we under a minute?
Yeah, it looks like 35 seconds or so. So I'm guessing that Coach Sanborn will run a play to run it down to the end of the half.
Or take a knee and go in the halftime now and get the second unit figured out for what they're going to be doing. Cody in the shotgun again. Cole in motion. Gives it to him, turns it upfield for a couple yards.
And that clock's running 28, 27, 26 seconds.
I thought Cole was going to try and go wide.
Yeah.
He's fast enough to go wide on that. He cut it up off tackle, and they right there waiting for him.
That'll probably be the first half here. I don't think they're going to get another play off. We're down to 10 seconds, 9. So the Bobcats, impressive here in the first half. With a lead of 35-0.
And there is the half.
So, Paul, a defensive touchdown, 2 running touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, a little bit of everything from Plymouth. Kingswood just hasn't been able to get anything going offensively, no first downs. Major turnover early in the game, that fumble we returned. And it's 35-0 and running time in the second half.
I think we're going to see a whole new roster come out. I think the varsity is going to take a break. And your sophomores and maybe even some more freshmen will be playing and see what they could do. And it's, again, good practice. So we'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll be back for the second half.
Welcome back, everyone. Paul Ferentz here with Tim Tyler at a very non-exciting 35-0 Plymouth lead. But I think what's going to be exciting, Tim, is we got to keep track of the new JV roster. I think there are going to be a lot of new numbers out there, and hopefully it'll get Kingswood a little. I don't think they've gotten a first down, so maybe it gives them an opportunity to move their offense a little. And we'll see what happens. We still got Will Fogarty kicking off, though, looking to go to the end zone. He had a great first half himself. And we'll see if Bobcat Nation is going to get these little guys in like they do every year. It'll be a lot of fun for them.
The Bobcats will be kicking off from our left to our right to start the second half, and we're about to see the kickoff, Paul.
Good ball. He's going to field it. He's looking to go for up the middle. He's got to get a little room. He cuts it to the side and goes down. That's number 8. Jackson McCullough has been doing everything for this team, senior year. He doesn't come off the field. Defense, offensive, quarterback, and he's got to try to get something going. I think it's going to be a new defense out there. Got to check on all these numbers. I see numbers out there that are not on the roster. I always love when Coach Sanborn does that. Yeah, we got a new defense out there. Look at this. Watch what. This is going to be fun. This could be good.
And it'll be running time here in the second half.
Yep. Number 8 goes up the middle. No, gang tackled by all the blue shirts all over him.
Paul, it may be a new defense, but at least on the first play it was the same result.
Yes. Gabe Wheeler, number 87, new kid. Number 22, just a freshman on the corner. Keem Woods, 9th grader. We'll pick him out as we could identify him for you, folks. Parker Eastman out there, number 10, playing linebacker. Another handoff up the middle. Pushed all the way back. I got to see who got that tackle. That was excellent.
That's 2 plays in a row. They've just stuffed those runs.
Dylan Welch in there, number 28. And I think number 36 coming out now, or 38. Yeah, the numbers are all over the place.
So we got a 3rd down and 10, and we're already down under 10 minutes.
I want to see number 8 do a little offensive run for himself. Quick handoff up the middle again. Gang tackled. See number 40 in there, Tayton Rourke, just a freshman. This is how the Bobcat Nation works it. They get their lead, and all these little guys get to play against a varsity team, and they'll get to play I don't know if Kingswood has a JV, because they don't. So this is it. This will be their JV game. 4th down, we're going to punt. I think it's number 8 again who's been doing everything for him. Hopefully he gets the ball. It's a fake to one of the back men. He hands it off, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Great reaction by the Bobcat punt return team on that, actually.
I thought he had a chance if he came wide. Well, hand it to Kingswood. They're not giving up. They're going to try everything they can. Hopefully now they're taking a chance with their defense. But again, it's against the JV offense. This could be fun.
So a good show by that Bobcat defense on that first series, Paul. They held them. So the Bobcats now will try it with their JV offense as they come out to get ready for this snap.
I think it's Curtis Cross under center.
Oh, this
drops the ball, leaves it on the ground.
I think they got it back.
It's going to be fun on film day when they get to look this over.
And actually, you might have got a half a yard out of that.
Jacob Heath, number 52, is the center. A whole new crew out there right now. Curtis Cross trying to get a first down, work that chain gang. They're already inside the 30. At the 24, 25-yard line. 2nd down. Quick handoff again. Bobbled and fumbled. Dropped right there. Anthony Ciotti, number 24. That's what a team that hasn't been out there yet, and they're trying to figure it out, get their timing down.
So we're going to have a 3rd down here at 13.
Yeah, 3rd and a mile. Maybe they'll throw one. Maybe Curtis will try and throw one. He did last time, and they tackled him for a loss. Nobody out wide. Quick pitch over there to number 24. He's going to go wide.
He's got some space.
He's going down the sideline.
He's going all the way.
He's got some speed. It's going to be a touchdown. He calls it a touchdown. Anthony Ciotti, after a quick fumble, gets the call again, holds on to the ball, and takes off. Great run by that JV team. Excellent job.
Well, so far they're accounting very well, Paul. Defensively, they shut Kingswood down, and even though they had a couple glitches in the first couple plays, they take it in for a touchdown. I think they may be going for 2 points here. I don't see the kicking team. No, they're going to go for 2.
Good for them. Practice.
And,
handoff, looking to get over there. And he's in. I think that was Ciotti. Did it all. Got the touchdown, got the extra point, 2 points. And the JVs, they don't want to mess things up for the varsity.
43-0.
It's going to be a tough week of practice if they mess things up. So they're getting their instructions now on the sideline.
So I think we're at just 6 minutes, and just over 6 minutes here in the third quarter. So again, with running time, it goes off pretty quickly.
Yep, 43-0. And these kids get some good exposure. They get some time on the field. I see a lot of freshmen out there. Number 50, Brandon Lightmaster, just a freshman. Dylan Welch is out there. Number 24, Ciotti, just scored that touchdown on this kickoff team. You got a new kicker. Number 50. Is that Brander, number 50, going to kick? Good for him. Not terrible. Picks up by Kingswood. They're coming around. He wants to make to the corner. He doesn't go up the middle.
Oh,
the ball's in the air.
Loose ball. I don't know who got it.
Oh, come on.
Plymouth.
Oh, my goodness.
Plymouth got it.
Plymouth got it. What a disaster for the Knights today. They are just not putting anything together, Tim. They're really struggling, and that's too bad.
Yeah.
But, the JV's coming in. They want to impress, and they want to play their hardest. You don't get a real break. Anthony Barrett's back in. Gabe Wheeler, number 87, and Anthony, number 71.
Evidently, I thought Plymouth recovered that, but Kingswood has the ball.
I just noticed that.
Yeah,
I don't know what that call was.
Yeah.
Nice throw. Good rollout. That quarterback's got a good arm, but the defender was right there. I think he might have hit the ball. He dove for it on the sideline. I don't know if he hit it or just distracted the receiver long enough. Incomplete pass. Yeah, I don't know what happened on that. They did signal Plymouth ball after a fumble, but
all of a sudden they came out and
maybe Plymouth said, "Keep it, keep it. You guys keep it."
You'd like to see Kingswood put a couple of plays together here.
Let's see him get a first down.
Yeah.
Here's a quarterback. This is a guy on the field.
He's gonna.
He's
gonna
there.
have it. That's their first down.
Jackson McCullough. He is their go-to guy. I'm glad they're involving him. If he's running as much as Cody was in the first half, I think they'll be getting more first downs. So they're moving the chains finally, Tim.
Yeah, first down, and that's good for them. I mean, maybe they can put a string of them together here and get some points on the board, which would be great for these guys. I mean, because they've really had a tough game so far.
So they're in Plymouth territory at the 49-yard line. And number 8, Jackson McCullough, the senior, who's doing it all for them. Quick handoff. He's going to get some yards up the middle.
That's 2 very positive plays in a row.
Yeah, picked up 5 yards. Good play. Substitutes for Plymouth, shuffling in and out.
And we're down to 4 minutes.
Tick, tick, tick. We love that. And Kingswood on the move, in control. As long as they have the ball, we can't score. Well, unless we pick one off or pick up a fumble, but Jackson McCullough with the fakes. He's going to take it himself. This kid is the. Why don't he do his first half?
That's the second first down he's picked up with that run.
He didn't call his number once in the first half.
No.
He had a couple rollouts, but he passed him.
You got to realize too that there was a different defense in there. The Bobcat had their starting defense.
No, I know. No, that's true. But he's a senior. He's their go-to guy.
He rolled out and was throwing on some of those plays on that type of design play. This time he's running.
He's over center again. Jackson McCullough looking to move those chains again. Quick handoff going up the middle. Going to get a couple yards. And the clock keeps running.
Down to 3 minutes and 7 seconds.
I hope they take it down and score. That'd be good.
Well, they're down around the 30, 32, 33-yard line. And second, 7.
Riley Clement, number 88, just came in, defensive end. Just a sophomore. Jackson keeps it himself. Cuts it up off tackle. Got a few yards. Going to make it easier on himself in the third down play he's got to call.
So he got another 4 or 5. He's down about a 3rd and 3, a 3rd and 2 maybe.
Which is really 4 down territory. If you think about it, when they had the fake punt in their own territory, I think they got to let out all the stops and do what they can. And Jackson's got to do a little more rolling out. He's getting yards every time. Third down, 4 down territory. Inside the 30 on Plymouth territory over here. Jackson McCullough. Quick pitch, cuts it up off tackle. Ooh, that's going to be close.
I think he may have gotten it.
He may have gotten it.
Yeah, he's down pretty close to the line. And
good call. First down for the Knights. Moving the chains.
So they're getting some good positive yardage on this drive. And have moved it for, I think, about 3 first downs.
Yep, giving the Plymouth defense a good workout.
Yep.
And Jackson McCullough going to pick up a few positive yards for the stats. Kid who doesn't come off the field. Again, he's back. He's going to turn it up himself.
He's got an opening there.
He cuts back up the middle, picks up some more positive yards. He keeps running it like that. Pretty soon there will be somebody open, and he can flip it too.
Yeah, he's gotten positive yardage every time on that play.
More subs in for Plymouth. It's number 50, the kicker, Brander Lightmaster. Getting some playing time today. Good for him. A lot of freshmen out there. So here we go, 2nd and 6. Keeps it again. Didn't fool anybody, but he breaks free, and the pass was open.
And there was a flag.
And there's a flag. So I don't know. I got to see who broke through. That was a good defensive play on his part. If I could see that number 80, Daniel Trombley, just a freshman. Broke through, had the quarterback wrapped up.
Face mask against Plymouth. So this is going to take the ball then inside the 20.
15 yards. All right. The Knights are on the move.
23 seconds left in this period. It's going to be down inside the 15. Wow. Almost looks like the 11, 12-yard line.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. They got to score now. Come on. Perfect opportunity. They're moving the ball. They got to feel good about it. Jackson McCullough is in the mix. He's making it happen. The pass is wide open. First down. Quick handoff to number 34.
Oh, he's in.
Who's got that?
I don't know.
Number 3?
Oh, he's in.
Faked everybody out.
Yeah, good execution. Nice drive by the Kingswood Knights. gives them some points. You always like to see team come up with some points. It's been a long game for them. They put that in just at the end of the period.
A well-executed play. I thought
Yeah.
34 had the ball, but Pat Runnels, number 3, a senior, punches it in for the first score for the Kingswood Knights today.
And it looked like they're going to kick it, but they got to get the kicker on the field.
I think you're allowed a tee, and that's what he went to get. Going to tee it up. See if this kid's got a foot.
So it's 43-6. And it'll be 43-7, I think. That looked good.
Good kick.
Yeah.
Good for Kingswood. They're on the board.
They got to feel good about that. It's been a long game, and, I mean, it was a nice drive. Well executed.
And it took a lot of time off the clock, which is...
took the period. Almost the whole period.
But they scored, and the defense is getting a good workout.
Yeah, and I think we're at the end of the period here. Yeah.
That's perfect.
12 minutes, so we're going into number 4.
Perfect.
Always good when you've got this kind of game to see that team who's struggling get some points.
I know the JVs, I'll see all these freshmen on Monday. They're going to be thrilled.
Yeah.
They got a lot of good action.
They got some points themselves. So.
And they get to see themselves on TV. We'll play it during the week. Thanks to our producer, Andrew Fenn, Pemmy Baker TV, one-man gang extraordinaire.
So the Bobcats are setting up to receive this kickoff from the Knights as we start quarter number 4.
Yeah, Kingswood, I don't know. Maybe they're working on a...
Onside kick?
Maybe. What do you got to lose?
I know. I mean, frankly, I'd give it a shot.
What do you got to lose?
Yeah.
It's a funny ball. Bounce is funny.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. I can't even tell who's back to receive, but it's not Joey D'Ambruso.
So let's see if they bounce it around or they kick it deep.
Yeah, I do a little. Oh, nice kick.
Deep.
It's back there.
It went right through.
Yeah, those guys are lucky it went in the end zone.
It went into the end zone. So it's going to come out to, was it to 20, I believe?
That was Dylan Welch and Curtis Cross back there to receive that. They let it go. They could have fielded it maybe, but it was a good kick. It took off. So Plymouth starts out on their own 20, starting the fourth quarter, with a lot of Bobcat Nation participating today in a 43-7 game against Kingswood Knights on a beautiful afternoon with a nice crowd, the cheerleaders, the pep band, and a lot of visitors here. So Plymouth gets these JVs out there again, give them a good opportunity to figure out what's going on in a varsity game. And it's always calling for that extra player who's not in the huddle when he's supposed to be. I love it.
You were down to under 10 minutes, 56 seconds.
I think we have a new quarterback in Parker Eastman, number 10.
He's a sophomore.
Yeah, he's a great kid. His sister was a terrific field hockey player here. Oh, they left that on the field. Okay. So Parker Eastman takes over at QB from their own 20-yard line. Quick handoff to number 40.
Not much there.
Tayton Rourke fighting for some yards. It's Tayton Rourke coming out, number 40, I believe it's him. No. That was Matt Cleary. You have two rosters with a lot of the same numbers. Quick handoff up the middle.
Got a little bit of yardage on that. Looks like they're going to give him 5-6 yards on that. More. About 8 yards.
Can't tell who the runner was.
Yeah. But it's going to be a 3rd and maybe 2.
Good play here. Keep the chains moving. Kill that clock. You get a first down here.
Right
a quick handoff right there, but he drops the ball.
Yeah, he got the first down, but he might have lost the ball. And they're pointing.
They're signaling that Kingswood has it.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I think that was Jared Moore, number 20.
We're down to 9 minutes.
Or it wasn't Calvin Swanson, I don't believe.
That's too bad. He got the first down on that. And
it was a quick hitter.
Yeah.
He hit the hole. And the ball popped out. Kingswood wisely jumped on it. So their offense is back in business, and Plymouth is on defense. And Kingswood looking to get on the board again. Quick handoff there. Number 3, who scored the last touchdown, gets stood up. Well, that was number 4, not number 3. Just a sophomore, Aiden Brierly.
Let's see if we go back to the quarterback keeper.
Yeah, he's got to keep himself involved. He rolls out and he has his options. He's a good runner, big, strong senior. Another quick hitter up the middle.
Good yardage on that. He got good 5-6 yards.
Good run. He's getting closer to first down. Again, we're in 4-down territory anyway.
And we're 7.5 minutes left in the game.
So 3rd and a long 3, close to 4. See what Jackson McCullough has in mind.
Time for his keeper.
Another quick hitter up the middle. It's going to get some yards. They're pushing him back, but forward progress.
They're going to be short, I think, by a yard or 2.
That was just a freshman running the ball for Kingswood, so that's good to see. 4th and 2. Big play here.
Yeah.
Jackson keeps it himself, finds an opening, jumps over.
He got it.
Off tackle, is going to get that first down.
Down about the 20-yard line, Paul. Be a 1st and 10.
Happy for that senior. They might not win a game today. Game this year. But he's doing all he can for his team. He never comes off the field.
No, he's had several nice runs here in the second half that have led to 1 touchdown and trying to march towards another one here in the last 5-6 minutes of the game.
Quick hitter goes nowhere. He gets stoned right at the line.
Stuffed.
It's a brick wall. Can't tell who that was. I think it was number 70. Logan Finkel stood him up. Again, just a freshman, big kid. Well, if they're going to score, it's going to have a lot to do with Jackson, their quarterback, rolling out or completing a pass, which has been tough. There's the other senior, 3. He's going to make the corner.
He's got an opening here.
All the way down inside the 10.
10 to about the 5 or 6. Nice play. Still got 5 minutes left in the game.
Trying to see who that was. I missed him in the backfield. It's on the far side. 24. Anthony Ciotti, I think.
Certainly encouraging for Kingswood that they've moved the ball some here in the second half. right up the middle. And he might have
The
gotten
pile
in.
was moving.
The pile was moving, and he was close.
They call it a
Yeah,
touchdown.
Yeah.
Good for Kingswood.
So we're going to go up to 43-14 with that touchdown and with the conversion coming. With 4:40 left.
Terrific workout for this defense. A lot of these freshmen are getting an idea what it's about to be like for them in the coming years playing varsity. There won't be a JV game. This is all Kingswood has.
So it looks like they're going to kick it this time.
Ball is down. Kick is up.
Yeah.
Kick is good.
So that makes it 43-15, I believe, with 4:41 as I'm looking at that scoreboard clock.
4:40, yep, looks like it. So good for Kingswood. Putting a little something together. Makes the ride home a little easier.
The Bobcats will get a chance to get their mitts on the ball again and see what they can do with, 4 minutes plus left.
Back deep, number 12, Curtis Cross. And I believe Dylan Welch. Last time we went right between them, and luckily it went into the end zone. I think they get the opportunity. They'll want to field it.
So I believe it's 43-14. I had said 43-15. That was the second time they kicked the conversion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plymouth had done the 2-point conversion when they scored.
A squibbler. Going to pick it up, though. Going up the middle, looking for the wall. Gets by, couple tackles. Good spin move. Gets it out in the good field position. Somewhere over the 35-yard line. That was Curtis Cross. Good run back, Curtis.
So we've got, again, just over 4 minutes left, and the Bobcat offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can put something together to kind of finish out this game.
Oh, Parker Eastman is not at quarterback. Curtis Cross is in there. That looked like a broken play.
Yeah.
Looked like the handoff was supposed to happen, didn't. He took off, got caught for a couple 3-yard loss maybe. Kingswood defense trying to stiffen up and get the ball back. See if there's time for another score. Boy, some of these Kingswood kids are tiny. Can't see the number of this one closest to us. 25? Running back, Julian Rinaldi, 9th grader. Another broken play in Kingswood.
Looked like Bobcats got back on that ball, but
we'll see who gets it.
It looked like they got it back. We're down to 2:33. The clock running. Probably get time for another 3 or 4 plays, Paul.
Well, we do have a lot of mistakes going on. Nothing that's going to hurt them in the long run. It's a good opportunity for these kids to learn. They'll have fun watching themselves this week.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't often get this kind of opportunity during the regular season. Not to this extent. down under a minute, or down under 2 minutes.
Quick pitch to the outside.
He's got some room.
He's coming around. He's going to make the corner. He's going to get that first down, or very close. I think that was
number 20.
Jared Moore. Just a freshman. Turned that corner. Good job, Jared. Moving the chains. And the clock keeps running.
Looks like we're at a minute 26, and the clock running. Andrew Fenn's hard at work here, finishing things up. The mastermind behind this operation. Another fumble.
Another fumble.
Having struggles with that today.
Jacob Heath. Yep, it's a tough position, center. He's not the biggest guy out there, and he must hard time reaching back, I guess. I don't know. Second down. Long 9. Plymouth with this win safely in hand. And the JV's getting a good workout.
And this is probably going to be the last play. We're down to 30 seconds or so.
Another quick pitch to the side. Going to turn it upfield.
He's got one guy to beat.
Dodges a man. Jared Moore with a good run.
And that should pretty much finish it up as we're winding down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that should be the ball game based on the scoreboard clock. And that's it. The Plymouth Bobcats win number 3.
Bobcat Nation shows up today. The little guy's got a good chance. Kingswood got some points on the board, make that ride home a little easier. No injuries. And some good offensive plays for the Bobcats varsity in the first half. 21-0 in the first minute of the game. Yeah. Certainly didn't hurt.
Running time after
gave them the cushion,
half.
And then you have the running time. A great afternoon.
43-14, convincing win. 3-0, marching towards playoffs.
Yeah, we'll see you in the playoffs, I guess.
Yeah. So an impressive win for the Bobcats as they move again forward. So far, an undefeated season with 3 big victories. So that's Paul Ferentz, and I'm Tim Tyler, and we'll see you next time. The Bobcats are out on the field, and it might be at the playoffs at this point. We'll see where we're going.
Looking forward. Should be fun.
This is a little bit of a unique season. So
yes. Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Paul.